When you're designing websites and exploring layouts, you might have some archetypal websites that you look to for inspiration. And it's nice to be able to download a full page screen grab of what that site might look like. I can bring it into Photoshop and zoom in here, and maybe I can get a pixel by pixel comparison if I want to measure some of these things, or if I want to sample colors, or also just to get a sense of what does that whole page look like, because a lot of times I can only see part of the layout on the screen. So I'm in Photoshop and I've got some captures. This is also handy for giving presentations if you want to amaze your classmates by giving a report where you've captured a website. You can do that here, even to the point where if you want to add the iPhone case around it, I can capture the page that way. So these are all done. I did all of these in Chrome, and I think if I go to, if I zoom in on some of these, I can see a variety of the captures that I've made here quickly. This is a full page of the phone. I do want to point out here before I go that this is one screen capture where I had done the capture before the page had fully loaded, or this was a video that was playing and it caught it in a black screen black moment. Here's that same page captured later. So it might take more than one try. If you see this, there might be a little timing involved. And depending on the site, there's no guarantee that this captures everything. I'll talk about some additional screen capture tools in another video. But one quick way that you can do this that's really powerful is to let Chrome do the driving for you. So I'm in Chrome and I am on a Mac, so I've got a different menu up here than you'll see on your ZBooks. But I can get you there using, if you use the method I'm using here, the same thing will work on a ZBook. So I want to capture this page, and I start by going in Chrome to these these dots over here in the top right, and I come down to More Tools and Developer Tools. And this probably won't look the way it does for me at the start. Usually, now this gives me access to a variety of things. You might see a different something over here on the side, the inspections for elements and page sources, and inspecting into the code doesn't come into play here. What I really want to do is click on this little devices preview menu. And that gives me a list of things that I can select from that I can see in advance. Now your list probably looks a little different from mine, but you can probably look at this in iPhone view. I can choose to scale this to fit to the window. For iPhone and Apple products only, I could show the device frame and it will put the phone around it for me. And I don't think that works for, say, a Pixel 2, right? Yeah, the frame goes away there. But I can look at this in a variety of sizes. If you don't see a size that you like for this, for instance, laptop with MDPI screen, this matches the size of the laptop I'm on right now. So I wanted that here. Here's a high def and laptop with touch. So there's a variety of sizes that I can choose from. But if you don't see something you like, or if you don't see something you want, there is a collection of other things that you can add to the list of devices. I haven't added a custom device, but for the most part, this list will get me there, and I just select the things that I want to add. And then I close it. Okay, so to capture this, all I need to do, I'm going to go to the phone version. I'm going to hide the frame. And it's here in this flyout menu. If I come down to capture screenshot, that will just capture what I see. So if I show that in the Finder, I'll see that, oops, it's still downloading. Hang on. There it is. So that's captured exactly what I'm looking at. And if I choose instead to capture the full-size screenshot, this will take a little bit longer because it's a bigger file, but it will download this PNG, and I can access and open in Photoshop and play around with this captured image. So that's the gist of it. Happy capturing. If it comes in handy for analyzing some of the websites that you like for inspiration, that's great, but it's a simple way to capture full page screens or just visible portions of screens using nothing but the Chrome browser.